Great Thursday evening, June 10th, 2021. To God be the glory for yet another opportunity to worship, praise, and just to enjoy His many blessings. Good to see my son. How are you doing? Wonderful. Listen, we're in 1Chron.23, and I'm going to pass it to him to see if you got anything out of this passage, any type of truths or anything.
Not that chapter, but Proverbs.
Oh, well, let's start with Proverbs first. Proverbs 10. Ooh. Chapter 10 starts off with, yes, that Proverbs of Solomon, a wise son maketh a glad father. Woo! But a foolish son is a heaviness of his mother. And it goes on talking about ways for our young men and young women to make good choices. What spoke to you in that chapter?
Fourth verse.
The fourth verse, it says, he or she becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. Let's hear that.
So that means you work at something. Well, I mean, you clearly know what it means. Like when you work at something, you'll reap the benefits, and if you don't, then you'll just be poor. So you can be rich in like money. I mean, of course, like I want to be rich in money, whatever. But I also want to be rich in happiness. So I want to stay occupied, make sure my hands aren't like idle, because idle hands are the devil's playground, whatever. So making sure I'm staying active, and so that I'll be rich in spirit and in my pockets.
Rich in spirit and pockets and body, soul, mind. Yeah. And that's true prosperity. People try to obtain temporary tangibles, but the blessings of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. And I saw different interpretations of that, but when we seek first God's kingdom, all the other things that we might have as a desire, if it's aligned with His will, those should be added to our life. But He is the priority. And something you said earlier, you no longer want to just seek a career or seek a job just for money. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I just want to be called to it. Like I feel like I belong there. Because if I might be sad doing something I don't want to do, so I want to do something that I like doing, and then also that pays well.
When you're good at it, the money follows. Doors open. Your gift will make room for you. So, like I said, cultivate those abilities, those tendencies that's within you. And when you spend time developing them and you become very knowledgeable in your craft, then you become an expert, and like I said, great things will happen. But it's the Lord who promotes. It's the Lord who opens doors. So yeah, I know I had different verses, but you did a great job with what you said. 14, 17, and 21. I had that, and that verse 22 is, like I said, the blessings of the Lord. Yeah. He's the one who just continually showers us. In 1Chron.23, it was talking about David was old. Yeah, shepherd boy, teenager, finally was an older man. And it says he was full of days. God bless you. And he was appointing his son Solomon for the headship, to become king, and to work on building the house of the Lord. But it's something that I didn't notice, because it's talking about sons all throughout this chapter, and it talks about 3 men that had only sons. Moses' son, Eliezer, I believe that's in verse 16. He had an only son, Rehabiah. And then he had another only son. Well, there was another man who had an only son, Gershon, only son, Shebuel, and then another one. What I'm saying, Izhar had an only son, Shalomith. What I'm saying is, it's a blessing whether you have one only son, or you might have one only daughter. It's okay. It's just a blessing, whatever the Lord has blessed you with, or if you don't have any, it's our job to transfer. Now, David was able to transfer an assignment to his son. We might not be able to do that, but we want to pour into them while we have a chance, whether it's our adopted children, our play children, neighbors, students. It's just a privilege. And when we do that, then we'll be able to be satisfied and know that we have mentored and we have nourished the next generation so that they can do great things. So thank you, Timotheus. Is there anything that you have to say about that? Just know that you're going to do great things. Like I said, this is a month before, Lord willing, your 20th birthday. And this last month of being a teenager, I know it's going to be the best month of all of your teen years, and know that God has great plans for you, and continue to listen to the Lord and all the places you're going to go. All right. Have a great evening knowing that God will be pleased as we follow him. Good night.